Yeah, so just for context, I got bored today, so I thought, let's stream the first ROM hack I can find. As you could probably assume, it ended up being a Pokemon ROM hack, because there's a lot of them. And it ended up being one called Crystal Clear. Not Crystal Clear, Crystal Legacy. Crystal Clear was another one I did, also for the, yeah, anywho. For some reason, I have no clue where the hell I put this. Oh, here we go. You know what? That is horribly ratio. What the hell do I have for this aspect ratio? Hello, Deathruin. Now I have to figure out what the hell I did wrong with this aspect ratio. It is not correct. I have no clue what the hell aspect ratio a freaking Game Boy Color actually is. Squished window run. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna just squish the window down. Hold on. You know what? I don't care if you guys don't care. What do you mean wide? It's a GBA game! Wait, hold on. That's right. It's a GBA. Why the hell is this a box? Wait, no, it's Game Boy Color. No, I'm being stupid. This is Game Boy Color game. Of course it's a perfect square. It's a Game Boy. The 4:3 aspect ratio is not gonna work. Well, anywho, guys, so are we doing, so what, I'll let you guys pick the names and everything. So, are we a boy or a girl? First answer is just it, and holy crap, I do not need this freaking ring light on. This is, okay, I do need the ring light on. Good enough. Well, Big Piss answered girl first. Right, this is the first one you got to actually choose, wasn't it? What? You woke me up. Will you check the clock for me? What time is it? Oh, shit. Night? Yes. Well, Piss, I'm gonna let Deathruin choose, considering that you chose the other one. No wonder it's so dark. Ah, holy crap, there's already personality. Also, that is way too long. Honestly, Amethyst may still be too long. So also, because shit gets copyright claims so easily, I found some Pokemon, like some Pokemon style music for the background. Because apparently, they're just copyright claiming everything at the moment. So we're getting this. Yeah, you get 7 characters. Yeah, exactly. Amethyst is 8 characters. So Nintendo is currently copyright claiming any Pokemon ROM hacks. Like, if you have any Pokemon ROM hacks, if you're streaming a modded DS to get a capture card, because that's the only way to stream it, they are copyright claiming you. So, like, unless you're streaming a Switch game, they're just copyright claiming everything. Hello, sorry to keep you waiting. Welcome to the world of Pokemon. My name is Oak. Oh, also, Big Piss, the in-game music has been constant. You cannot stream any Gundam game because Gundam owns 0 of any of their freaking music. So I have, like, Gundam games where I actually have the game. I streamed it off of my actual console. And the whole thing is copyright claim because they own none of the music. People call me the Pokemon Professor. Oh, it's a whooper. This world is inhabited by creatures that we call Pokemon. People and Pokemon live together by supporting each other. We all know the spiel. Some people play with Pokemon, some battle with them. We don't know everything about Pokemon yet. There's still many mysteries to solve. That's why I study a Pokemon every day. Holy crap, I forgot the sprite looked like this. I was so used to what they did in Heart Gold and Soul Silver that I've seen, I forgot they had a unique sprite for Crystal version. Now, what do you say your name was? Okay, so Deathruin, wait, what? Are we naming it Amy or something different? Amy, okay. I forgot, the default for this is Chris with it. So please note, the default name for the male is Chris with a CH. Instead of coming up with like even naming her Crystal with a K, because it's Crystal version. Put it on Crystal with a K. She's crystal colored like the cartridge. Not Chris with a K. Amy, are you ready? Your way over Pokemon story is about to unfold. You'll face fun times and tough challenges. A world of dreams and adventures with Pokemon awaits. Let's go. Also, I do have it turboed up a bit just because that'll make it faster. Because holy crap, can these games take a while. We'll do set just to make it a bit harder. Oh, Amy, our neighbor Professor Elm was looking for you. Your gear is back from the shop. Here you go. See Poke Gear. Oh, the day of the week isn't set. You mustn't forget that. It's Sunday. Good. The daylight savings time. It actually just hit daylight savings today. What do you know? By the way, do you know how to use the phone? Yes. Great, I won't say how to use it. Phone numbers are stored in memory. Right, this one did have day and night. I was wondering if you could help me with it, Amy. Okay, thanks, Amy. You're a great help. When I announce my findings, I'm sure we'll delve a bit deeper into the many mysteries of Pokemon. You can count on it. Oh, hey, I got an email. Okay. Hey, listen. I have an acquaintance called Mr. Pokemon. Anyway, I just got an email from him saying that this time it's real. It is intriguing, but we're busy with our Pokemon research. Wait, I know. Amy, can you go into our place? I want you to raise one of the Pokemon contained in these balls. You'll be that Pokemon's first partner, Amy. Go on, pick one. So just for anyone who doesn't know, and I'm just going to say it now because I'm not spoiling, it's a 1990s game. The whole point of this first leg is being sent to this guy to pick up an egg because the Pokemon Professor doesn't know that Pokemon come from eggs. Somehow no one knows Pokemon are born from eggs. Makes no sense. And there's also a daycare several towns over that constantly gets Pokemon eggs. Because the Pokemon that they watch, they just let them roam free and fuck each other. Okay, so what starter are we going with? No, Elm doesn't breed Pokemon yet. I don't know if he ever does. Anywho. So we have Cyndaquil, Totodile, and Chikorita. Which one are we going with? Also, I'm not going to lie to you all. All three of them are pretty mid. I'm not going to be using them that far through. Rapper from the snack, Professor Elmade is in there. Just because it's not a bad starter, let's go with Totodile. Okay, what do you guys want to name Totodile? I actually have a redeem for this one. It's like 10 points. But as we're also not going to be using him that long, it doesn't necessarily matter. Wow, that sprite. Name him default or leave it as default? You know what? Screw it. Let's just leave it as default. We aren't going to use him that long. Mr. Pokemon leaves a little Cherry Grove, the next city over. It's almost a direct route there, so you can't miss it. But just in case, here's my phone number. Call me if anything comes up. Get the old machine. I don't even know why I walked into here. That was pointless. It was a speed tie, but only for the last one. What? I mean, for the second to last one. Odd. Also, as you probably noticed immediately from that, there are a bunch of changes with this. I believe that they also lowered the required EXP for this, so you don't have to grind. I wouldn't say you're spoiled, but just a lot of early game Pokemon were very bad. Like if you think about Gen 1, besides Nidoran and Nidorino, sorry, just both freaking Nidorans, which were actually quite nice, the rest of them are, Like, you got Pidgey, the worst bird Pokemon in Gen 1. Rattata, which honestly was great when it evolved into... It got a Hyper Fang early, which was very strong. So the speed and that Hyper Fang made up for it. Raticate, which again is more for the speed part of it. But then you managed to get, it like fell off at like level 30 even. It didn't even get like past really level 30 before it fell off. You know, like I have only done a few battles, I'm already level 8. It's great. Also, I believe that this version doesn't have like the trade requirements. Every single one of the trade evolutions is now just the Pokemon evolving or the items needed, like a steel coat, are used like evolution stones. Professor Elm said that you would visit. This is what I want Professor Elm to examine. Amy receives mystery egg. Put mystery egg into the item pouch. I also have a special item for you. EXP, they already give us the EXP share in this hack. You know, a couple who run a Pokemon daycare service, they gave me that egg. I was intrigued, so I sent mail to Professor Elm. Pokemon evolution, Professor Elm is the authority. Even Professor Oak here recognizes that. My assumption is correct. Professor Elm will know it. Aha, so you're Amy. I'm Oak, a Pokemon researcher. I was just visiting my old friend, Mr. Pokemon. I heard you were running an errand for Professor Elm, so I waited here. Oh, what's this? A rare Pokemon. Let's see. I understand why Professor Elm gave you a Pokemon for this errand. Is it to not get beat up in the woods? Yeah, I didn't get that either, Deathruin. To researchers like Professor Elm and I, Pokemon are out friends. You saw that you would... Actually, I think I do have an answer for that. There were several Pokemon episodes, like one every season, which had Pikachu going through the internal struggle of whether to evolve into a Raichu or not, because Ash always left it up to Pikachu himself. And in one of them, there was a whole mountain of Thunderstones where hundreds of Pikachu just lived there and dug in that mountain to find Thunderstones to evolve into a Raichu. And I guess halfway through it, they basically offer the stones to Pikachu, who once again doesn't take them. which means that the water stones and stuff probably exist around. But then there's the man-made items like Metal Coat that do start to confuse me. Like King's Rock, I get it. Moonstone, I get it. Steel Coat, not really. And then they just get to more arbitrary man-made items as it goes. Seem to be dependable. How would you like to help me out? Oh, I'm just getting the Pokedex again. I'm gonna skip through the early shit. We all know how this game goes. Now, as for the trades, like, I don't understand how Gengar and Alakazam happen. Yeah, I don't get that either, to be honest. Hello, Amy, it's a disaster. It's just terrible. What should I do? Oh no, please get back here now. I love how much panic there is there for something that ends up being no reason for him to have called you. And holy crap, this list of music is awful. Hold on, I can get something better than this. There's gotta be something better than this. I get through the ads. Here we go. There's a different thing of quote-unquote Pokemon music. Exactly. 12 years, not even that. Even if you weren't 12 years old, why is he panicked calling the person for the errand back when the issue is that he got robbed? What is the errand person going to do? Alright, so I'm gonna laugh as I walk into this like rival fight, and it's like a freaking level 13 Bayleaf. Finish the errand, then go home. You got a Pokemon at the lab. What a waste, a wimp like you. Don't you get what I'm saying? Well, I too have a good Pokemon. I'll show you what I mean. Okay, so by the way, Deathrune, do you know the whole lore behind who this guy is? Because who this guy is was only given to us in like a Japanese only event. They gave this guy an entire like epilogue backstory to explain who he is, but don't make it readily available to the general populace. I don't know, like, and they have like a giant habit of doing this. Like, if you think about how many Pokemon are like event only, they're like, I get that they wanted event only Pokemon, but maybe make it so that you don't need those to complete the Pokedex. Considering that, again, a bunch of them, it's just not possible to finish the Pokedex because of it. Heard a Pokemon was stolen here. I was just getting some information from Professor Elm. Apparently, it was a young male with long red hair. What? You battled a trainer like that? You have to... Okay, what are we naming the rival? You know what? Like we always do, we're going to name it after my mod. Yeah, bro, he was outside the whole time. Yes. Okay, so S was his name. Thanks for helping my investigation. Amy, this is terrible. Oh yes, what was Mr. Pokemon's big discovery? Handed the egg. This? But is it a Pokemon egg? If it is a great discovery. Somehow for thousands of years. Even when in Pokemon lore, humans have married and had children with Pokemon, we somehow never realized they laid eggs. Chansey has a move called Hard Boil. Never laid eggs. Professor Oak gave you a Pokedex. Amy, is that true? That's incredible. You're superb at seeing the potential of people as trainers. Or Amy, you may have what it takes to become the champion. You seem to be getting on great with Pokemon too. You should take the Pokemon Gym Challenge. Closest gym would be the one in Violet City. Amy, the road to championship will be a long one. Before you leave, make sure you talk to your mom. So now, I could always choose not to talk to my mom, but let's get the dialogue. Oh, that's a cute Pokemon. Where did you get it? So you're leaving on an adventure. Your 10-year-old daughter randomly shows up. Hey, the old guy next door wants me to go out and fight wild monsters and go on a trip. Okay, I'll help too. But what can I do for you? I know, I'll save money for you. So I actually love the mechanic of your mom saving money, especially when 90% of the time it's wasted on stupid bullshit you don't need. Technically, we do leave the country, yes. So, what do you think we should get as our first actual Pokemon, Deathruin? Because I was thinking we go capture a Dunsparce. Actually, this route does have stuff, right? Or is it just the same shit? I forget if they have new stuff here normally. But it looks like it's just Rattata. I don't want a level 2 Geodude. Well, I mean, usually the Pokemon are like, it's not that different. You know what? I forgot. Can you get a Dunsparce in Crystal, or is it only Gold version that has Dunsparce? Galaxy Joy wants to battle. The other problem is it's also a stupid question to ask that, considering that they seem to have changed the spawn points anyway, because we shouldn't be able to find a Poliwhirl here. I forgot, Lady Ba is pretty shit, but the Ariados is good, right? Honestly, I still always liked Poliwrath over Politoed. Just because of like the extra typing. Well, here's the thing, Deathruin. Most bug Pokemon are fairly mid, unfortunately. And it's just like the entire nature of like just the early game bug Pokemon is that they will level up quick. They'll peak around like 20 to be an early game powerhouse, and then they're just worthless. Actually, I'm gonna get this Bellsprout. And there is a reason I'm getting the Bellsprout. That's gonna hurt. So because if I recall, I can trade the Bellsprout for an Onix in this town as long as it wasn't changed. And Steelix is not a trade only anymore. Pokemon you get in trade grows quickly, which means we can get a Steelix. Exactly, we can get the Steely Boy. And Steelix is especially early on because they don't... Yeah, like, just because early on, like, Steelix is very good defensively. Yeah, it's just very... Steel typing in Gen 2 is fantastic. Right, Hard Stone is powers up rock moves. Rocky can have it back. How are the neutral natures? Let's just throw in a Hardy. So I just want to quickly check if its stats at least aren't shit. Honestly, it's not bad. I'll use this Pokemon Gen 2 calculator. Like, I don't normally do this, but at this point, you know. See, if I just do 8 across the board, like, is this thing at least halfway? Goodness is, it is at least an 8 out of 15 for every single stat, so I will accept that. And now the trick is we need to get some more Pokeballs, and let's go see if we can get Dunsparce, and we'll just sit with these 3 for like the first half of the game. How many Pokeballs do I have? Because if I recall, Dunsparce is kind of a pain to catch. Always have a few antidotes. Paralyzing powder. Mail is a stupid trade gimmick. Oh, right, we're gonna get a swarm of Zubats. Hey, Dunsparce isn't a low utility. I remember Dunsparce being quite nice to use. So here's the thing. I can catch a Crobat later. The whole thing is that a lot of people catch like 6 Pokemon very, very early, and then you just spend so long training them. Especially since I've got an EXP share, I can just get them up later. Granted, Zubat does also level to Crobat from Friendship, so I may want to catch one and just keep it for a while. Okay, what are we naming the Zubat? And please don't just say Batman. You want Drac? Sure, we'll name it Drac. Aluko, god damn it! This vampire shit and age-aided. You know what? Since we're also here, let's check Drac stats. Now, we probably can't tell it all at level 2. I'm saying that now. Probably a complete waste of time to check it, but let's go look. Well, HP is not maxed out. Attack, maybe. Special attack, maybe. And speed and special defense, maybe. You know what? Let's just do the classic. Well, let's check what stats for 10 are. Perfect. I am perfectly happy with this Zubat. And by that I mean it doesn't actually matter because it's level 2. Well, I mean, we honestly can't tell Deathrune. out of 15, a bunch of them could be anywhere between a 3 and 15. So how long do you guys think until we find a Dunsparce? "15 minutes? Wait, what the hell's the encounter rate for a Dunsparce? Dunsparce wasn't like a 1% encounter rate, was it? Well, the good news is after we get it, we basically don't have to catch anything else for the rest of the game. As we're gonna have to have Rocky and Dunsparce now. We can pick up an Eevee in Goldenrod, which is 3. We're gonna need some water, which is probably a Tentacruel, which is the 4th one. Drac later on is gonna come in as our flying with a Crobat. And then I'm not sure what I want for the 6th Pokemon. We could do Lantern or a Macargo. And holy crap, man. Just give me the Dunsparce. Also, for like anyone who didn't see me play my other games, Black and White 2, I really like Dunsparce. I had 2 of them on my team. I had a special attack trained Dunsparce for Serene Grace procs with like ice. What? Why are you here? Well, I guess we aren't going Dunsparce. We have a Larvitar. Well, good news, we have save states. And I'm not ashamed. Okay, what are we naming Larvitar? Jaded, if you're still here, you can pick, because he picked the last several. Stay in your portable dungeon. Hey, I guess we're using Larvitar. Who wants to name it? Or, I don't know why you said that. I just said Jaded could name it. Ignore me. So, this thing's like a rock baby. It's like rock dark that becomes like a giant, like rock dark, almost dragon looking motherfucker. Lizard. Kaiju, yes, Kaiju, there we go. It's like a rock dark Godzilla. I mean, we could name it Kaiju if Jaded's fine with naming it Kaiju. Lizzie, we already have an Onix named Rocky. I can't have a second Pokemon named Rocky. Realize how confusing that would be. I mean, let's just go with Kaiju then. Someone said Kaiju, going once. Well, no Dunsparce, but we got a Larvitar. Which arguably is still nice. So you get the EXP share. So I just realized something. Sprout Tower is going to suck, isn't it? And no, I'm not catching a Ghastly. Wait, no, Sprout Tower won't suck. It's at night and there's Ghastly. Meaning Kaiju can just use Bite. Oh, right, but these guys have Bellsprouts. They all have Bellsprouts. Problem is, I don't want to do all three at once. It's too much. Oh, this is fine. There is no... What level do you think a Zubat gets Wing Attack in Crystal? It's got to be like at least 13 or 16. $27. It gets Wing Attack at 27. Not good. No, it's not. Oh, right. Zubat double resist Vine Whip, doesn't it? You know, reasons like this are why Leech Life became an endgame 80 base power move in later generations. It's so annoyingly bad. Well, I guess Drac is getting some unprepared, unnecessary level ups, but let's go. You know, this is one thing that I forgot is how slow Pokemon battles can be. This is 4 times speed with all of the animations turned off. And I'm about to run out of Leech Life. Freaking Leech Life, you only fought 2 trainers. Okay, oh, okay, it's okay. It's just a Sunkern. I believe if I recall, Sunkern's the worst Pokemon in the game. Like, look how much damage it does to Totodile. 5 with a super effective Absorb. Sprout Tower is going to be painful. Oh, at least we'll get some friendship up. Oh, X accuracy. Do they actually give you an X accuracy here just for the gym sand attack? Yeah, like, that's the thing. Like, Gen 2 made a lot of questionable Pokemon. Like, if you really look, every major Gen 2 edition was something bulky just to counter the Gen 1 meta. All three starters are slow and bulky. Lantern is slow and bulky. Steelix is slow and bulky. Caesar actually gets slower and bulky. Heracross is also fairly slow, if I recall. Like, I don't remember Heracross being fast. Also don't remember it being that amazing in Gen 2. Its speed's okay, actually. But it's also very bulky. It's got like 80s in both defenses. It has like pretty... So it's got 80 HP, 75 defense, and 95 special defense, sir. 95 special defense. It's quite bulky, I assure you. I guess Octillery isn't that bulky, but it's kind of eh. And then you also have Ursaring, which is bulky. And you have frickin' Tyranitar, which is bulky. You have Shuckle. You have Shuckle, which is bulky. Well, yeah, the Houndoom line isn't. Mischievous is kind of worthless. Sneasel, but like, well, while I'm not saying all of them, they have a lot of bulk in this generation. And I didn't run into any Pokemon in Sprout Tower. I think this ROM hack removed them, which kind of makes sense. Because it didn't necessarily make sense that Sprout Tower, with all these trainers in it, had rats and ghosts everywhere. Honestly, the spec split had to happen. Honestly, Psychics weren't broken. Psychics had a bunch of counters. Chansey could kick their ass. Tauros would just one-bap them in the face. Snorlax would one-bap them in the face. The problem wasn't that Psychics were broken. It was that the stats of the Psychic Pokemon were broken. Like, the only real broken Psychics were Alakazam and Mewtwo. And that there was really, like, no weakness to really, like, hit them with. But if you actually go back and look at the overall typing, the only other things were Mr. Mime, which was kind of shit, and Hypno, which was kind of shit. Well, I was not expecting it to hit that hard. Do you mean a Hypno? Because Hypnosis is a Hypnosis is a move. So here's the thing: what did he hit him with? Because I can guarantee you, Hypno could definitely learn Mega Punch, and if you'd probably just ran up and punched him, his defense wasn't that great.
Even if your team's not in the same place, your work can be. You just
Granted,
need
I'm actually do not believe that's possible unless your brother used a level 100 or set up stat buffs first. Just because Mewtwo's special attack and defense in that gen were 160 and he had a 100 base health, even if you crit, that Psychic using a Hypno, even level 100, was not one-shotting Mewtwo. You are indeed skilled as a trainer. As promised, here is your HM, but let me say this. You should treat your Pokemon better. The way you battle is far too harsh. Pokemon are not tools of war. He claims to be the elder, but he's weak. It stands to reason I'd never lose to fools who babble about being nice to Pokemon. Really care about strong Pokemon that can win. Really couldn't care less about weak Pokemon. Well, he used an escape rope. Hey, look, an escape rope. Look, I finally found a wild Pokemon. Oh, they gave me Gust. And Gust is flying in this game. So good of you to come here. Sprout Tower is a place of training. People and Pokemon test their bonds to build a bright future together. I am the final test. Allow me to check the ties between your Pokemon and you. Well, here's the thing. The only way that he would have had to have... You know what probably happened, Deathrune? Your brother was probably spamming Psychic, got special drops, and Mewtwo was using Recover to heal himself. So just eventually, he got enough stat drops that it killed him. Because another fun fact, if you crit, the stat drops wouldn't have mattered. So he would have had to have gotten at least 3 Psychic stat drops for it to have outdamaged a crit or had any hope of actually killing him. But I'm pretty sure Hypno did learn the Amnesia skill, which is +2 to double his damage of his Psychic. Though I like how this they at least have a more diverse team in here in this hack. I'm pretty sure they did not have Sunkern, even though Sunkern is quite shit. Oh, they gave me Flash. Ew. Yeah, then it would have been a really odd set of occurrences if that's actually what happened. No, I know, I'm just saying that from just what you're saying there, it doesn't necessarily make sense. Just especially now knowing how things work. He would have never managed to one-shot it unless he got so many special downs from special and then just kept changing moves and letting it heal itself. Because for Gen 1, if you crit, the special drops don't matter anymore. So it actively defeats the fact you got the special drops. But then the stat difference would have made you needed several special drops in a row, and it just doesn't really make sense. Well, let's see what level the Pokemon are in the gym. Oh, right! Screech is a double defense drop. Hey, Kaiju got rock throw. Yeah, the Mandela effect is nice. Like I can guarantee you, as a child, I would have never been using Screech like this at all. I would have just been. Oh God. If they put a Natu in here. I was not expecting Confusion not to in here. So, what Pokemon do you think that this gym has? Because if I recall, the gym had like a level 9 Pidgeotto originally, which is not even possible. Oh, I need to reload the game. I was not reading the stuff he was saying, and he is the gym leader. Now, they're gonna give him something at least good. Why is my controller not working? Well, I guess we're closing the emulator and starting it back up. Thanks, emulator. I am Faulkner, the Violet Pokemon Gym Leader. People say you can clip flying-type Pokemon's wings with a jolt of electricity. I won't allow such insults to bird Pokemon. I'll show you the real power of the magnificent bird Pokemon. Well, he has the Pidgey as expected. Ooh, right, Mud Slap. Oh, fuck you! Is it a 100% accuracy drop? I was not expecting the Noctowl, but it's quite funny that they did that, to be honest. Oh, hey, Deathrune. I appreciate it. Thanks for the sub. Yeah, so it ended up being a Noctowl. Yeah. So, unfortunately, Pidgey got an accuracy drop with every Mud Slap, and frickin' Rocky hit 0 screeches. And then Kaiju just hit it with a Rock Throw twice. Darn, my dad's cherished bird Pokemon! Alright, take this. It's the official Pokemon League Zephyr badge. Also, that's another thing I didn't understand. Isn't Zephyr normally a lightning thing? Why is it a bird feather? Raises the attack power of Pokemon. It also enables Pokemon to use Flash if they have it anytime. Here, take this too. Mud Slap TM. Pokemon will instantly learn a new move. Think before you act. A TM can only be used once. Reduces the enemy's accuracy while it causes damage. In other words, it's both defensive and offensive. I always viewed Zephyr as lightning. Hello, Amy. We discovered something about the egg. It says at the Pokemon Center in Violet City. Could you talk to him? Sir Elm asked me to find you. So I will hatch the egg, but I'm not going to use the egg. Unless it's for some reason not a Togepi. If it's something else, that'll be quite nice. Alright, you know how Ladybug is only silver version and Spinarak is only gold version? Do you know which Pokemon they took out from Crystal to give them both of the other one? Like, do you know what Pokemon you can't get in Crystal? so that you can instead get both of those useless bug Pokemon? They took out Mareep. Crystal does not let you get Mareep. Now, please tell me, if you take Mareep out, where is the first electric Pokemon you can find in this game? The fact that Mareep was the only electric Pokemon you found, I think, until like in Electabuzz, in like the Burnt Tower or something. I don't believe. Oh, right. There were Magnemite between Olivine and the Ghost Gym, weren't there? I did forget that, actually. Oh, right, this thing, right. Da. Hey, yeah, Larvitar should be Mount Sylvia exclusive. Oh, I got a fossil? What? Well, I guess they gave me the fossil for, yeah. Holy crap, this one has a strong hidden power. I don't know. I just downloaded a ROM hack. Looks like they have changed a few gym leaders. Or I guess the one gym leader. They've changed some trainers. They've changed some Pokemon locations. And they gave me running boots. Which, because I'm playing on Turbo anyway, aren't necessarily that great, but you know. Oh, look, well, that's a Wooper. It has water gun. Look at that little dirt. You know what? You know what's funny? If that stupid Ditto meme that they constantly use was only supposed to be a one-time thing for a single Ditto that got fixed by the end of the episode. And instead, they just kept it as like a permanent meme. You know what's funny? In base Gen 2, Wooper can learn Ice Punch. And you can teach Wooper Ice Punch. It doesn't have any bloody arms. Oh, it looks like they added the Mareep back in. Too bad I already finished like the one gym it'll be useful in. Yeah, that I think I would call it a Machoke episode. But there was definitely a Machoke in it. And now that we can actually use Rocky a bit, he's gonna start gaining a lot of EXP. Yes, that is definitely the episode. I was just saying I wouldn't necessarily call it a Machoke episode. But yeah, that whole thing where like it had the stupid derpy face became like every single Ditto plush for Pokemon, and all like Ditto media is just all of them have that derpy face. I don't know, it's just kind of weird. It's a weird choice. Wow, they really want you to get a high level Wooper here. Like, Mr. Whoopie Boy, I don't want you. Well, yes, you are nice and all. And I will say, Quagsire is definitely a decent Pokemon. Just not going to fit on my team. Especially because I'm going to have a freaking Iranitar as well as a Steelix. I don't need any more ground. It ice punches with its tail, clearly. Oh, fuck you. Frickin' mud slap spamming jerk. You know, that's also a thing. I don't understand why mud slap is what you get from that bird. From like the bird gym, it's like just such a basic move. Darn it, Goldeen did have water gun. I was not sure. I don't know why I threw this out. This is gonna die in one hit. Oh, it didn't. Nice, good job, Kaiju. Hey, how are you? I found a useful item shopping, so I bought it with your money. Sorry, it's in your PC. She's already spending my money. I mean, they have Gust, Death Rune. Isn't Gust changed to flying in Gen 2? Or was Gust still normal in Gen 2? I thought it was only normal in Gen 1. Hell, they could do a freaking Wing Attack TM. It's not like Wing Attack is that strong. Pokemon freshly caught. Fuck you! Freaking 55% hypnosis. God, Bubble's such a bad move. They made me lose that fish. What do you mean by Bugsy is next up? Oh, the bug gym, yeah. I mean, to be honest, Scyther is really good. If you let Scyther get going, you are going to be in for a very painful time with that Fury Cutter. So, fun fact, you can't get that much money for this Slowpoke tail. The money cap is lower, and if you cap in having enough, it still says you don't have enough. And you can already get a Magikarp in this game. Wait, why is Rocky not listening to me? It's only level 11. I just got the badge. And this many times in a row. What the hell just happened? Yeah, but doesn't the first badge get you up to like level 20? That's so stupid. Hold on, Gen 2 gives you a stab bonus. That's so unfair, considering that you don't get one for every type. Oh, they cover it in the next... Okay, never mind. Yeah, well, that's stupid. Ah, well, that just means Kaiju gets a bunch of EXP now. Whoa, what a surprise. I didn't expect to see anyone here. Wait, isn't Dark special in this game? Or did this guy change it for this mod? He did not change it. Oh, we got Sandstorm. Nice. That's actually a decent early game move. Considering my team especially, it's a nice move. No, I was pretty sure Dark was special. I'm like 90% sure Dark is special. I know, Deathrune, no one did as a kid. So, Deathrune, I didn't even know how, I didn't even know how it worked. Honestly, I thought that it was a contact thing, like how it worked inside the later games. I thought that's also how it worked for the earlier games, which is not correct. I'm not sure if I ever really paid attention to that. Zubat Supersonic keeps confusing my Pokemon. I'm seriously upset about that. Buddy, you and me both. I'm also remembering right now how shit Rock Throw was in Generation 1. It had like no damage and like 65% accuracy. And I think in this game, Lance's Aerodactyl has Rock Slide even though it can't learn it in this game. Because good job, Game Freak. I'm also surprised how fast, like how soon they give you Flash. Oh look, another Larvitar. If it's light, a cave isn't scary. If you're strong, Pokemon aren't scary. You know, I honestly think that they purposely gave you Flash early to get you to explore the Dark Cave just to realize you can't go anywhere without Strength. They just wanted you to use Flash. Or they originally designed this cave to be dark, but then thought that would be too hard too soon. Bigger than expected for a cave. No, it's not. The tunnel, but I still have plenty of energy left. I don't know why I did that. Didn't do anything. Nope. Like, if I recall Deathrune, Flash is only needed for like optional areas, right? There's no permanent need for Flash anywhere. I will be buying the charcoal before I leave. But first, let's go beat up the bug gym. We have a Larvitar. We're good. Alright, can I also point out something funny? The town where you start in has 3 buildings, counting your own, and the professor's laboratory, meaning one of the houses is the professor's, meaning there is only one other house in that town, and there's like 4 or so families. Yeah, Team Rocket, they're gonna Slowpoke's tail. We've played through Crystal a few times, so it doesn't matter if I skip it. You all know the deal. Hey there, Amy. The guard up top took off when I shouted at him, but then I took a tumble down the well. I slammed down hard on my back so I can't move. Rats, if I were fit, my Pokemon would have punished them. It can't be helped. Amy, show them how gutsy you are in my place. Ooh, yes, more Zubat. After going through Zubat Cave number 2, we want more Zubats. When some old coot yelled at me, he startled me so much that I fell down here. I'll think I'll vent my anger by taking it out on you. Oh! It has a weather effect on the side. That's nice. Right, is Sandstorm 1/16th or 1/8 in this generation? Stop taking tails. Yeah, just try to defeat all of us. What's new? That symbol, yeah, the symbol there is definitely new. 1/8, yeah. I still loved how Leech Seed in Gen 1 advanced the damage counter of Toxic. So unfair. I mean, they definitely needed to drop it back, especially considering how many Sandstorm mons there are. Like, anything that automatically causes Sandstorm by getting thrown out. Anything that gets a buff from having sand going. We're taking Slowpoke tails? You're nuts. If we obey you, Team Rocket's rep would be ruined. Actually, Cast Form doesn't have a Sandstorm form, does it? Like, there's 4 types of weather effects, but only 3 Cast Form forms. Odd. Oh no, Smoochum, you're ice. Fuck you. I believe I can get it. Yes. Okay, there. Hyuk too strong. I forgot there was a strength boulder here. What do you want? If you interrupt our work, don't expect any mercy. God, you could find something you need strength before beating the first gym. It's fantastic. Fuck you with your poison smog. It is water gun. How unfortunate. I'm about to get wiped out by this guy's Slowpoke. Unless the larva target doesn't get one shot. Oh, thank God. I freaking got enough Leers in. I didn't realize I was faster. Admin, the remakes, I think. They gave him amnesia. Oh, Houndour, I'm fine. Just fire. Problem is, my highest level Pokemon's not usable. You did okay today, but wait till next time. Team Rocket was broken up 3 years ago. The boss went into hiding, but we continued our activities underground. Way to go, Amy. Team Rocket has taken off. My back's better too. Let's get out of here. Amy, you handle yourself like a real hero at the well. I like your style. I'd be honored to make balls for a trainer like you. All I have for now, but take it. So, did you know that a bunch of these balls Kurt has are not programmed properly and don't work? Like the Moon Ball, which is supposed to have a higher rate of catch on Moonstones. On Pokemon that evolve from a Moonstone, very situational, is coded wrong. So it only has a higher rate on Pokemon that evolve from a Burn Heal. And the one that's supposed to have a higher chance of catching Pokemon of the opposite gender as yours is coded backwards, so it only catches Pokemon who are the same gender. So it's supposed to be like in Attraction Ball, where your Pokemon are attractive and instead it's only to the same gender. Want to see the leader? Good luck. Bugsy is so strong his Scyther's cut always seems to crit. Wait, did they change cut to be like a slash move? They just gave, that's not the original dialogue. They changed cut to be a crit move. Death Rune, yeah, I guess if you want to call it that. Amy and May, oh double goodness. Hey, I'm gonna have to revoke your EXP share privileges for a bit, Rocky. You've already caught up. Wait, what? Bugsy are young, but his knowledge of bug Pokemon is for real. It's going to be tough without my advice. Let's see. Bugsy has a Bagworm Pokemon, which has been trained to cover his rock weakness. He's also developed a new version of Cut that is bug type. Also, don't forget to play around the crit. Yeah, they made Cut a bug crit move. That is highly unfortunate. Wait, how does Pineco get around rock? Hold on, what does Pineco have that walks? Does Pineco get like water gun or something? Bug Pokemon evolve so young, so they get stronger that much faster. That is true. Most games, Bug Pokemon have a very early spike level. I thought Pineco was a pine cone. No, I thought the Bagworm was from like Platinum. Oh, they gave it Pin Missile early instead of Twin Needle. Odd. You saved all the Slowpoke? Whoa, you're mighty, but my grown-up Pokemon are pretty tough too. That's not a grown-up Pokemon. That's a Yanma. If I recall, Yanma's is just a one-stage evolution in this game. Well, let's go see if we can beat Bugsy. I'm going to assume the answer is I'm about to get my ass kicked. I'm Bugsy. I never lose when it comes to bug Pokemon. My research is going to make me the authority on bug Pokemon. For example, did you know the move Cut is actually a bug-type move? Let me demonstrate all I've learned from my studies. I'm just gonna try and rock it out in one go. I don't see how the Pineco was around the rock weakness. Well, Scyther, you're gonna get one shot. Because you're a bug flying. Let's go, little kaiju. Come on, little kaiju. Just keep throwing them rocks. Well, there we go. I got worried for nothing. Whoa, amazing. You're an expert on Pokemon. My research isn't complete yet. Okay, you win. Take this badge. Did you know the benefits of Hive Badge? Have it Pokemon to level 30. Oh, it's up to 30. Nice. You don't miss, it gets stronger every turn. The longer your battle goes, the better it gets. Isn't that great? I discovered it. Good news is it means we can give the EXP share back to Rocky. And then we'll just spread out the DV. So here, we'll spread out the stat EXP. I can't... Anything I can sell for the charcoal. I really want that charcoal, and I've basically fought every trainer I've come across. Oh, right. Tell me something. Is it true that Team Rocket has returned? What? You beat them? Ha, quit lying. You're not joking? Then let's see how good you are. Okay, he's level 17. Not remember it being that high. Holy crap, that awful type, I mean, frickin' luck with that. Oh, this isn't gonna go well at all. I can tell you that much. Pretty sure I outspeed it, but I'm not. Oh, I don't even outspeed the Larvitar. I mean the Bayleaf. Unfortunate. Oh, I have to fight this guy again. I didn't save. Not that it's going to be that hard, to be honest. We all saw how fast he died. I don't even have to do setup moves. Don't even need Sandstorm. Psybeam. Wow, cut. That wasn't even a crit. Our bug move's not weak against rock. It's normal damage. Thank God he didn't crit. He could have easily just wiped me out right there. Honestly, my only hope here is that somehow the Larvitar outspeeds the Bayleaf and flinches the bite from full health. Does grass resist rock? Grass does not resist rock. Meaning... Damn it, I have to outspeed. Sit. It's... Yes, so it's actually neutral. How fast is Rocky? So Rocky outspeeds at 30 speed. Larvitar 24 does not. If he has a Bayleaf, I believe it gives every single DV an 8. It's level 18. It has 29 speed. God, getting that much EXP is going to be awful. Darn my everything being weak to grass typing at the moment. If I didn't put that EXP into the Onyx also, I could have actually probably been about level 20 at the moment, which I may have had it. Okay, the Pokemon in here have a higher base HP stat. The Bayleaf was 18 or 17? I forget, I wasn't paying attention. Oh, the egg's hatching. Look, we got a Togepi. We'll leave that for later, but we ain't using the Togepi. Because Togetic is kind of and we don't have the third form. Oh, it's already 20. Never mind. I may only need 2 levels based on the stat EXP growth. Even though just naturally from my base speed I shouldn't reach there, stat EXP is a very nice thing to have. Also, I don't know why I always thought that Tyranitar was a dark type. But this is clearly rock ground. Does it lose its rock typing? So it's probably rock dark, right? It's not ground rock. typically the evolutions that lose that stuff lose it on their second typing, because it's a primary rock. You know what other Pokemon is exclusive to a Mount Silver? I think I said it before, is Misdreavus, which without its evolution from like later gens, it's quite a I wouldn't even call it mid, it's just not good. And I think Murkrow as well. The Dark Bird, it's also you can only get like Houndoom and Murkrow back in Kanto, but you see a ton of people with them here. And while Houndour is nice, Murkrow's also not good. Though what's actually funny is that Farfetch'd, even with bad stats, it is actually like the best flying Pokemon of Gen 1 because it gets Sword Dance. Also, I enjoy how good Onix is in Gen 2, especially early, because it seems from its stat distribution that it should be bad, especially because there's no way you're getting Steelix, but just having Screech and good Rock Throw early is great. Wait, what does? Are you saying Kanto has an overabundance of Rapidash? Oh, Mount Silver. Does it have a bunch of Rapidash? It's quite odd considering where Rapidash are available from in Gen 1. I'm also surprised how like they don't have a lot of regional forms. Like, considering how big certain areas in this game are, like certain maps, why don't they have regional forms? Like, I could have definitely seen the fact that you have Fire Rapidash by the Fire Gym. Or actually, I think they're in the Cycling Road. You could have easily had the Ice Rapidash all the way in Gen 1 inside Seafoam Isle. No one would have questioned that. No one would have called it lazy. Okay, maybe someone would have. But it's just like how Final Fantasy has like the different elemental flans. Give us a freaking lightning horse in the power plant. Give us the fire horse at the volcano. The ice horse at the freaking ice place. Give us a freaking rock or earth horse in the goddamn cave that has like in either Victory Road or the cave Mewtwo's in. I know that I think one of the regional forms is actually an Ice Rapidash, yes. And I believe the same game also has an Ice Vulpix. Okay, good, we're almost there. I mean, yeah, the problem is Rock Tunnel is too close to the power plant. If you want a regional form that's too close to the power plant. Granted, it would be better than jamming every single cave full of Zubats. Okay, we've got a speed tie now. I am willing to go for a speed tie. Oh, right, right. You are right. There is no ice one. There's just a Pokemon that I think looks very, very close then. Oh, that was like 13 minutes of grinding. Oh, also, I think that this game has like increased EXP. Otherwise, that grinding session would have taken longer, and this is still at 4 times, you know, speed. Come on, let's win that speed tie, Kaiju. Well, we didn't. Unfortunate. You swap Pokemon. Wait, how did you win that? Oh, because I didn't level up again. So now it's also a speed tie. Damn. Should have leveled up inside the forest when I had the chance. Already? This guy's not playing by the rules at all. He did the same thing 3 times in a row, and then he just said, fuck it. I've changed my mind. Waiting for confusion to end. I can't have the confusion. It has 30 speed, doesn't it? They gave it some. They freaking gave it some stat EXP. I'm not gonna outspeed it ever. Wait, I lived. And then are you serious? Freaking 5% mischance. I just had to hit it once. I finally get it through. I get the low roll, and it's a 5% mischance, and I hit it. The screen looks like it's fine. You may have to reload the stream then. I don't know. Are you serious? I freaking failed the Screech then. And just make this more consistent, I'll also level up Rocky once. Rocky should get a lot more EXP, so it's gonna be like 2 or 3 Zubats. Nope, because it's gonna be 5 Zubats if they're all level 5. Hey, Kaiju just has to get that low roll and live. Oh, I would need a second Screech anyway. Is it possible to fish for that? Okay. If I live the roll now, I will in fact kill the Bayleaf. God, this is... I really don't want to farm more. Come on, live. Damn. This is gonna... Come on. Okay, good. We got the Screech. Come on, Kaiju, please live. Please get that low roll. Okay, good, we got it. Oh, right, he also has a Larvitar. I did not need that many. Oh, listen, you only won because my Pokemon were weak. Yeah, I did not need that many Screeches, it turns out. A single one would have changed me to the single one would have got me to just regular stab and crushed him out. There's your Team Rocket 2. They act big and tough in a group, but get them alone and they're weak. I hate them all. You stay out of my way. A weakling like you is only a distraction. So I have a question, because I've never read the Pokemon light novels, seen the anime, or any of that. Was Silver's, like, backstory explained literally anywhere besides the Japanese-only event? Alright, there's freaking Oddish in here. I thought it was only bugs. You know, Paris is actually quite a good Pokemon. Spore on Parasect is just like... Pretty sure it's a guaranteed sleep. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Spore is 100% hit chance, sleep move. Ah, my Farfetch'd. You found it for us, kid. Without it, we wouldn't have been able to cut trees for charcoal. Thanks, kid. Now, how can I thank you? I know. Here, take this. You can cut these Pokemon to clear small trees. Of course, you have to have the badge from Azalea to use it. I forgot, do these guys give us a free charcoal? Okay, good. I don't have to purchase the charcoal. Thank God, that was expensive. Doing Totodile, you can learn it, yeah. Let's get rid of Rage. No one likes Rage. Yeah, cuts a 65 crit. It's just Bug Slash. It's actually pretty good. I also don't know like why they made HMs really, really bad in some games. Because it's like certain ones like cut while yes you get it early. It's so bad it ruins the Pokemon because you can't take it off to prevent soft locking. I did definitely find that funny. There's a Psyduck in here. Right, Psyduck isn't psychic. Next forest is overgrown trees and you can't see the sky. Please watch out for items that may have been dropped. Oh, bug bonus. Deathrune, do you know if Golduck is part psychic? Well, yeah, I know Psyduck is water, but is Golduck like water psychic, or is it still just water? Well, yes to which? I asked it this or that. Hell yeah, you can learn Dig Rocky. Bind is awful. You know what? We'll keep Bind, actually. What am I doing? I'm shaking trees using a headbutt. It's fun. Here, you can try it too. You know what? I'm gonna look, because I mean it should be. No, it's pure water. Golduck is still pure water. They never gave it psychic typing. Psyduck the psychic duck. And the evolution Golduck, which for some reason just becomes a blue standing duck, are not psychic, even though they learn a plethora of psychic things. I love this game. Grant, I guess they didn't need a second water psychic after Starmie? Staryu, whichever one comes second. If you have something like that, you frighten Pokemon away. Oh, like the bug catcher. Guess we're gonna rock the Paris. Well, I think we made some decent progress today once I get out of here. We got 2 gym badges and we're halfway to the next town. Please stop missing. I know, yeah, psychic, that's what I was just saying though. Psychic powers is its entire thing, and it's not a psychic type. Granted, there were a few Pokemon that have really weird typings that make no sense. Right, so, Deathrune, you know the Ultra Beast that is a jellyfish that can control people's minds? Guess what that typing is? I mean, guess what that Pokemon's typing is? It's rock poison. It is a jellyfish with psychic mind control powers, and it's rock poison. Who the hell comes up with these ideas? I don't understand.